Hey guys, Elargu Namaskara. Welcome to another travel vlog. We've just started our journey today and we're visiting a farm located close by to Yelahanka. There's no name such given to the farm. When we searched on Google, it was mentioned as Goa Farm with a lot of pics uploaded as well. We happened to speak to the owner. His name is Bharat, and he mentioned saying apart from Goa, he also grows other vegetables like radish, brinjal, chili, and more specifically, he mentioned about dragon fruit. Dragon fruit, as you know, it is also called as pitaya in other parts of the world. It's not a very common fruit and not easily available, and I heard it's very expensive as well. So this fruit is very healthy and good for immunity. So having a look at a dragon fruit farm will be pretty exciting. We started our journey from Banarghatta Road. Right now we are at the Cubbon Park signal. It's a Sunday morning. As you can see, there is slight drizzle. It rained heavily last night as well. I'm sure the farm will look more beautiful in this weather. After the farm visit, we are planning to visit Avalahalli State Forest, which is close by. Not sure if we will be able to reach there on time because the park is open only during specific timings in the morning and the evenings. So those of you who have not heard of Avalahalli Forest, it's basically a forest trail which is very neatly maintained. This forest is ideal for cycling, jogging and hiking. As you can see, there is not much of traffic. It's about 9:30 now. Hopefully we should be able to reach there by 10. We plan to spend about 1 to 2 hours at the farm. We are on Hebbal flyover at the moment. From here the farm is roughly about 13 to 14 kilometers. We are on the airport road taking left towards Yelahanka. We are taking left at Yelahanka police station. The farm is about 5.5 kilometers from here. As you reach Ramanashri California Resort, you need to take right at Kenchanahally bus stop. After taking right, the farm is about 3 kilometers only. We finally reached the place. We met the family. At first sight, we spotted this beautiful pond with lots of lotus in it. We had a walk around the house as well. The total farm is about 10 to 12 acres with fruits, vegetables and paddy fields as well. This is the guava farm. It is cultivated in about 4 acres of land. They supply to other parts of Karnataka, Andhra and Kerala as well. We could even pluck some guavas and star fruits on our own. As we were walking between the farm, we tasted a couple of guavas which was very ripened and tasty as compared to the ones which we buy from the shop. Right now we are heading towards the dragon fruit farm, which is about 200 meters from here. So this is the dragon fruit farm. This fruit plant looks more like a cactus. It's grown to about 6 to 7 feet in height. So it basically comes in three types, which is white, red and yellow. And one single fruit weighs about 400 to 500 grams. The plant is known to grow in extreme heat as well. The fruit sets on the plant after 40-50 days of cultivation. A support is placed in the bottom with a tire on top to make it stand. This fruit is said to be highly nutritious and can also strengthen the immune system. In between, they have utilized the space and planted some ginger. They had already harvested a few days back, and the next harvest, as told, is after 20 days. Just next to the farm, there are some mint grown. They have also grown some vegetables like bitter gourd, snake gourd, rich gourd, spinach, coriander leaves, dill leaves, fenugreek, and some flowers as well. We have completed our farm tour. It's 1 p.m. now. The owner of the farm told us that Avlahalli forest will be closed now and opens only in the evening, and we had to cancel that plan. I hope you enjoyed the video. Details of this place is mentioned in the description below. Please like and support our channel. See you soon in our next video. Until then, take care and stay safe.